Alright, so we're live now. Once again, sorry about the delay. To better explain what happened, guess whose stuff? So I was stuck washing, things, not like clothes-wise, but all of my bed stuff, sheets, pillows, took a lot longer than I thought it did, and between some distractions and having to do some other things, I didn't end up finishing until like 3 a.m. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it on that one. I am tired as hell. Still. So, bear with me this stream, please. I'm doing the best that I can. Anything else that happened? Let's see. Oh, some of the guys that I've been working on trying to take on the fragmented one. So as you can see, I have a lot less credits than I did before, and I had like 70k. I do not have 70k. I'm sort of, I don't know if this is what I'm gonna run. I just slept on some random mods, to be honest with you.
That? It said,
The important part is I have Rolling Guard and Fast Deflection.
background radiation is a riot.
Those are the two really important mods in comparison. Nullifier for several of the abilities from the fragmented one. And I still need to pick up Arcane Aegis, but I'm not paying 120 platinum for it. I will unironically rather just do the farm myself manually. Anything else? What else? We do have our... Right, I forgot the fact that we had all the Dagath stuff each week. I forgot about that. Well. Let's go deal with that. Do I have anything I still need to do for this? I'm gonna go quickly check my Catabalist. Oh, my Catabalist, my Catabalist is right there. Let me go ahead and check my boar build real quick. Let me pull it up on my phone. I have a screenshot of what I wanted saved somewhere. Boar Prime. Do I have everything I wanted specifically on it? Yeah, basically everything. Yeah, it's literally everything. The only difference is I put a Naramon as opposed to just an Omni on this. Probably shouldn't have put an Omni on it, but I'm lazy. Yeah, everything else looks basically the same, except obviously higher rank. Which honestly, that's good. That means that this thing's actually taken care of now. Honestly, I am fine with that. Anyway, knowing that, let's go get this taken care of. Still gonna need to work on getting the galvanized savvy up and everything there. The New American Cult Scare. That's a weirdly specific username. Very weirdly specific.
These radio towers carry top-secret interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and
go, people. Let's go. We're going. We have a trip to go on. We're going on a trip. Let's go. We got Valkyr, and Saren. Problem solved. See, if they're dead, they can't stop you if they're dead. That's the thing. Big thing. That's totally how it works.
You have captured a radio tower.
Alright. Nope. I literally did like 20-some ways in the defense version of this map recently, so I've got a good idea where your spawn points are. Even if you somehow manage to get past, I'm not worried. At least in my zone. So I know mine ain't getting touched. I say that, well, I say that I go in for 2 seconds. That doesn't matter. plenty of kills over here. Still do my. Well, I wouldn't care about the kills aspect. It wasn't just for the Matter-Eye thing. Any victims nearby? Where are the victims? Oh, you're there. That's worth a lot.
We have control of all 4 towers.
Cool.
Tower lost.
We all have control over all 4 towers. Actually, no. Why would you tell us this? You don't. And why would you lie to us, Motive?
The enemy has taken a tower. It must be captured.
Yeah, here's the defense target right there, normally.
We have lost control of a tower.
In the tower. There you are. Get out of here. Scram! Scram! You ain't wanted here.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode
Nope.
now.
I didn't say you could come up here. This is off limits territory. You gotta pay taxes on coming here. You don't want to pay taxes. It's really expensive and it is import taxes. There's no import taxes.
We are in total control.
You know what there is taxes for? There are a lot of residency taxes though. So you got a lot of income tax. You don't want to come here. It's like 35%. It's not great. That's before it's like state and government tax and all that. It's another 35%. And I say this additively. So you're just losing 70% of your paycheck. You don't want to come to those towers. It's very expensive to live there. You're only taking home like 30 of your paycheck, not even. You don't want to go ahead and live those towers. Get away from those towers. You don't have the, you can't make a down payment on them. You're not financially stable enough. You need to make good financial decisions for yourself. You wouldn't be able to afford living there. You barely make 50K as it is. Ooh, double orca. Oh right, oh yeah, I forgot to mention I got a resource dropper today. 16 hours. So yeah, we're gonna make bank in terms of resources. I guess I'll go to D. Bye.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
I don't know.
Tower online. We are dominating. Keep it up.
We'll live. I'll whack you in the face. That's how that works, right? Oh, it's gonna work. They call me the janitor for a reason. I got my broom here. My broom goes sweet. I don't know where I'm going with this chat. I really don't. I think I had a plan in mind. I don't.
We have lost control of a tower.
I think so. No, I think that's... Oh, sorry.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Who's coming over here? Who's deciding they're gonna raid the infirmary? Why are you raiding the infirmary? You are. I don't know who decides to raid the infirmary, I'm just saying. It's not cool, man. You aren't supposed to raid that for... There's a plethora of reasons, you know? One whack. Whack. Three whack. Dead crap. I don't know why he's a dead crap. I can find something that rhymes, couldn't think of anything else. Dead Mac, I guess? His name isn't Mac, though. He's good here. He doesn't have a name. His name is like... His name is like, Oob Teller 797. Not exactly a Mac. Definitely ain't a Mac. There is no Big Mac, Little Mac with it. This is not Punch Out. Fortunately, go ahead. Really interrupt that real quick. Personal, I just need you to not be there. Or there.
You have successfully decoded the
Real, I need
message.
none of you to be
Clear
there.
the area.
Kind of important thing. Nope. None of you will live. None of you may live. Your free trial of life has been... Your extended trial of life has been denied.
Good work today.
You can see
Not
I definitely
only
have done some
we
missions
decoded
off
the
stream.
enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communications.
I mean, it works. Let's put it like that. It just works. In the words of Todd Howard. 500k, it's not bad. Let me not be on regional chat right now because I don't know how unhinged they're feeling like being today. And I'm not about to have something sus pop up in chat. Weirdly enough, interception again. I could. I did have like 120, 140k in statues and I burned like 40k of it. Unironically. To be fair, I kind of did need the endo though. I was in a bit of a pickle and I needed something this. Let's just go to Deimos for right now. I'm gonna work on start upgrading my shotgun savvy though. I got my savvy. I have the resources for it. I can at least, considering it's only at like 2,000, it's like 1,000 left over. I can get it to at least this much without too much issue. We can kind of go from there. Just from there. That's still not too bad. It's really not too bad. Alright, let's go Bolter, I think. I'm feeling Bolter today. Oh, did I tell y'all? I am so mad. I got a Riven that I was trying to transmute. I got a Coda Basis Riven, and when I was shifting my Rivens to go ahead and transmute them, because I had 5 shotgun Rivens, I got 4 really bad ones. I got Coda Basis. And then the one that was supposed to be, it was a Dragoon Riven that I was supposed to transmute. and then it swapped places somehow with the Coda base assist. I didn't realize until it was over. I'm like, wait, why do I still have a Dragoon Rivet? Oh god. On the plus side, I did get a Felarx Rivet, which isn't terrible. But I was so bummed. I was so very bummed. Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say I'd show you all the boss that we're working on, but I'm like, A, I go on solo for that, and B, I don't actually think I have the DPS output for that, even if I switched off of from my Bolter Prime, because he just resists the viral. I can't put stacks on him. Like, there ain't no way, even by myself, that I'm finishing him in a decent amount of time. Because most of the time I see people fighting it, I see them having specialized weapon builds specifically for fighting the boss in question, the hard mode boss. So it's like, yeah, it would be a little bit easier, but ironically, I just did that.
I never could persuade them to throw anything away.
Starglass shards wouldn't be bad, I need to get them eventually, but... Yeah, Rollazors are very funny. I think these are the two that I put on, Razi. A little token. A little token. Are there any grandma tokens I can
Take
easily
your
get?
time. Go on, dear.
Yes.
Oh, magnificent.
Unironically, just yes. Yep, all
Go on,
these.
dear. Have a good rummage around.
I'll just get my own. I want one of these.
Lovely. We're all done. Goodbye, dear. I'll see
Like,
what else I
the
can
big thing
unearth
is,
for
worst
you.
case, I can just go ahead and get my
Did you
standing
come
up
to talk
whenever.
about mining?
I want to
Did
at least
you
get the
know
resources
that's
for the
my
next.
favorite subject.
Because you're literally the mining guy. It's very simple.
Acknowledge you? Gratitude you.
I think he means to
I
say.
believe he means
Thank
to
you.
say, thank you.
Yeah, close enough. We don't talk about his Saffron at all in this channel. Not since the incident.
Be great. Do great things.
Let's go to Vilcor. Easy to get stuff
Let's
for
see
him.
if we can do something for each other.
Very easy to. Just get a whole bunch of junk. Well, Pustulites is the only thing I'm worried about running out of, but even then, they're not too hard to get. Terrible is be what we're worried about, but I'm not. Considering it's 4 of them, that's actually not a bad. Honestly, I'm just gonna buy everything. So I don't use that much phos residue or bone residue. It's still 21
Much
to
obliged.
everything.
Don't go getting infested
So
now.
by the time that we get to watch what you can do there, where is Necraloid?
Otak is none the worse for his forced slumber. Perhaps it was wrong to keep the truth of the labs from him, but that truth might have wounded him, and I will not see him hurt.
So here's the thought, have we just considered at any point, like we have Lloyd downstairs, have we just considered with like all the ovals and like, all the other stuff there, that we could just build Otak a new body so you don't have to share him anymore? Like, have we just thought about that at all? Out of curiosity. Because we managed to take his half-broken body, transfer him onto you. We could absolutely just make him a new body, I'm just saying. I don't know why we haven't. I mean, today I can get all of the standing to rank up, that's the important part. I mean, I think I might need Void Traces still. Okay, I'm literally 2 off. That's not hard. We can easily run 1 Void mission for Void Traces. Open a relic or 2. Easy. Very easy. So So we need tier 2 isovolts.
Exercise caution whenever possible.
Alright. In through the walls. Into the walls, in through the walls. Nope, that's not the right section. Bounties.
You are here to assist. Disappointing?
Negative 43 seconds, excuse me?
On Deimos.
Wanna give me some bounties now? Alright, I guess we're waiting half a minute.
Goodbye.
Good enough for me. In the meantime,
Let us negotiate.
silver glass, mother token, father token. Okay. Four. Deteno. Selfishness family.
Until our next appointment.
I mean, to be fair, I got everything. I mean, I got a lot of tokens I could just dump in for standing. Unironically, I might just go ahead and dump some tokens to Grandma for some other tokens.
And will it you and I have a chinwag?
I do like that idea. I do.
Oh well, can't be helped.
Sure, so anything I could just dump for some spare stuff? Definitely don't have that. Even if I had the cranial floor mounts, I still, even if I had all of that, I still would not for all the stuff that's there for that much. Like, this one might arguably worth it, in my opinion. Neural networks, balance, balance. Prepare the intrati. Restores invigorates. Obviously drop. Tissue lost to infection. Infestation rather, not infection. Pain. Lost tissue.
Don't fret, dear. We'll find another way. Shall we?
We just give you all my tokens. That's casual
May
19,000
you
right
have
there.
much. I'll be right here.
Not like I needed them.
dust.
I'll get more technically if we
There
win
is
some
so
bounty.
much to very well then.
Do
Farewell.
we just not have bounties right now? Let me just exit the Necralisk. We're gonna rejoin into a Necralisk as a different server. Because apparently that one just might be bugged. Ain't seen that before though. That's a new one. Oh, let's go for 10. Oh, why 10 specifically? 10 was calling to me.
You are here to assist.
That's why, it's fine. Isovolt number 2.
This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand.
Strong back and a weak mind is one of my teachers
Much
used
has
to say
been
back when I was
hidden
in
from us
school.
on Deimos. The old ruins
Good
beneath the
teacher, still
surface
never
must
understood that
surely
one.
contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find
Good
a way
sense
to
of
get
humor, though.
inside, and the Necraloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
The isolation vault entrances are deep beneath the surface. We'll need to enter infestation
Not mentioning our
tunnels
gun.
to reach them.
Shout out to Mr. Christ. I don't know if he's ever, I don't think he's ever going to be watching any of the stuff that I do. I don't see why he would. But, shout out to Mr. Christ if he ever does see this somehow. Actually, while I'm out there, shout out to Mr. Apple
Hey,
as
that
well.
entry looks like it eats
The one we all called the Ancient
Maybe
One.
we can get it to open up
He's a
if we
great history
beat
teacher.
it.
Honestly, I had a lot of really good history teachers now that I'm thinking about it.
Annihilate that life form.
I know, right? It was a really good idea,
Any
too.
morsel of data
knew it.
might bleed from
Nah, we didn't need any data from that. I got like 3 billion of those tags. Alright, let's go find the worm crate. Alright. Warp to here. Start with that.
That looks yummy
Oh,
for a
yeah.
monster door. Let's find some more.
We love that.
Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more.
Nope, invalid launch point. launch this. Meow. Nice. Thank you. Where is that last piece of worm bait? I saw a third one here. Okay, just disappeared off the face of the earth. Understood. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll take that one.
Excellent.
Good enough.
Take what you have gathered and place it into the vessel.
And I'll take 6 foam residue for myself, honestly. Not bad. Like I said, I had a lot of really good history teachers when I was in school. Probably why history ended up being one of my favorite subjects when I was in school, because they just made it a lot of fun.
Be on the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them disrupt the process.
A little
A
trank
little
rifle.
overzealous there, Tenno. You were not supposed to massacre it.
Oh, well, he's dead. I was gonna try and save him. Only for a moment, but, well, not gonna be my problem. They ran to their death. That's all I'm gonna say. I watched it happen, officer. It's a tragic accident for them.
I'd enjoy bathing in spilled alcohol and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated.
Yeah, well, your life forms suck at intelligence, so they got a nat 5, or they rolled a nat 1 and they have a -5 in intelligence. I don't know what I don't know what else I'm supposed to tell you. They just did really poorly in that area. Because they literally ranged right into danger. They would not be dead.
Now grab the snack and throw it at the monster door!
The bait. There's the bait. Let me throw it somewhere else other than the monster door.
There. Now we can progress into the
Let me in.
tunnels. Do not dawdle.
Let me in. Ooh, I'll take my electrolytes. I mean, how much for that? Tether maws as well. Oh, and take it.
Warning. Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for Warframes.
Okay, but is it as toxic as the toxicity levels in Dead by Daylight? That's my question.
Toxicity has been reduced.
Get the sweats facing off against the other sweats.
Certain infested
High level, is it high yellow?
Increasing the toxicity levels.
High MMR
Eliminate
toxicity,
them. Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself.
where it's just a lot of people
toxicity
teabagging
levels.
each other and
The infested
survivors
carry
being the
their
most
own
toxic they can be,
antidotes.
killers like doing everything they can to make their lives miserable as well. Both sides just absolutely sucking at being polite to one another, lacking in any basic mannerism. Or is it like low or mid elo where everything's surprisingly decent for the most part, minus an occasional bad egg? I feel like as someone that plays DVD, I can say that.
This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear.
No, they have 20. Well, they have 20 seconds left. That does check out with the last gasp. Let's check it out. Boil. Boil. You can get melted too. It's funnier that way.
Toxicity is falling away to nothing with the infested gone. We can now access the isolation vaults.
I don't know. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. I might either clip
You
it
are
or
almost through the
I
infested
might just.
tunnels. The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
So I'll either clip the code or I'll photo it or something. but
There is a guardian.
we're definitely getting it.
A necromech. You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins. The guardian of the
Hello?
vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenor. The necromech
Goodbye.
has ceased function. A most satisfactory outcome.
I'll take the double damage from Necromech Casey. That's funny. I mean, I really don't need those, but I mean, to be fair, it is like 20k per pop, so worst case, that is a scenario that I can make some bank in. Not a ton of bank, but bank is bank. Any kind of money's money. See, I'd actually consider like getting Necromech parts that are like not damaged, like I could trade to people, and actually make some platinum off of it. Except for the fact that implies I do a lot of demo stuff there constantly for it.
The guardian of the vault approaches. You must
On the
defeat
plus side,
it,
I do
Tenor.
have. Even if I get the one, it'll be 3 maximum. Realistically, here, this is another 2.
Ceased function. A most satisfactory
Oh,
outcome.
slipstream. Ooh, I need to level up the pods actually. Ooh, Scintillant. Okay, we just need one more. Unironically, we just need one more. Excellent. Let's see if we can find. Nope, not here. Kill the weakest area though. Free stuff is free stuff. Who want to complain? Down here? Might be down here. Nope. Like your ilk around here. I don't care about that sounds out of context. I don't like these faction favors, they're very annoying. Not there. Might be this way. How much we realistically got? It could be. Right down. No, it's not there. It's there. It's not there. Could be to that left. Looking at the map. Could be. Nope. Did you get that one fully, or is that? There it is. Yep. Checks out.
Follow me. I will take you to the safety intervals.
Might as well ask him. That way at least I'm not gonna be inclined to go ahead and shoot randomly.
The vaults were extended and reinforced many times. The outer layers have all but collapsed under the infestation's relentless spread. But the inner chambers remain unbreached.
I so bad. Funny little goofy men. say Sevi is pretty fun to play. I need to figure out though. Oh yeah, I've been starting to play. So I was playing some Monster Hunter as well earlier this week. I've been trying to get back into. I've been practicing a little bit with Dual Blade. Trying to play some Gunblade, Gunlance. Namely just. It's Gunlance. It's a little slow. It's a little clunky. But man, those hits are satisfying when they actually go through. So obviously I'm intentionally going back and seeing what low-level monster parts I need first, because I'm not trying to put myself against a high-level monster. Even if it's like a relatively easy one, like a Lalavarina for instance, or non-tempered or high-rank Lalavarina, that I can kill it relatively easily, I'm still going to go against something that I know is a non-threat, even if I'm struggling a little bit to do it. Not really struggling, but it's more, you know, for practice sake. I want to make sure I can understand how the abilities work. Because, you know, I feel like that's kind of an essential part of the kit, is you need to understand, in order to actually play something, you need to understand how it works. Otherwise, at that point, you're just mashing buttons. Anyone can do that. In order to actually understand the kit, and utilize it to its full potential, you need to understand what it has. What everything does. Working towards that some. I'm also looking up a heavy bowgun or two, so I can start working on that. So again, a heavy bowgun's not going to be too bad to play with. One of those that it would be lovely. And it gives me another option for multiplayer. Generally speaking, if I get someone else to aggro the monster, turns out that it's really solid for they would just mag dump onto an enemy from range. And you have the elemental ammo that you can just make whatever you need. Now that does generally mean you might need to carry around like some big dragon, for instance. I might need to carry around some dragon berries, or I might need to get some herbs of whatever kind. Okay, let me see here.
You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you
acid drop, hands.
I do not know what riches you may find, if any.
Easy.
But you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom locked away down here.
I'll take some residual boils too, that's pretty good.
You did
Not like it's
well,
amazing, but like it works.
A reward is an order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze.
Mundane gaze, yes. Your sight is not entirely worthless, Tenno. You can actually see. You're not blind, as it turns out. You have a functioning pair of eyes. Very surprising, all things considered. I should be offended. Get out of these nasty little holes. Yeah, I don't know why they just spit you out back at the front. Be real, like spitting you out back like right here would be perfectly fine. It's like, oh, but what if you're planning on going back? It's like, well, have I been running? I've been running the other build on Sevi this entire time. How did I not know? Well, to be fair, it was in the last thing, because the fact I usually don't keep a second build on Sevi. Let me switch to the good build. I'm surprised I haven't noticed until now. I just noticed when Rolling Guard procced, and I'm like, huh. I guess to be fair, it was that inconsequential. I did think it was a little quick that my shields broke. Cause I'm like, don't I have really good shields? But I'm like, well, maybe I just took a whole bunch of damage and I wasn't aware. That's not what I want to do. I'm feeling. What are we feeling this time, chat? What are we feeling? Go for Strun Prime this time. Actually, do I have? Actually, what's changed up a little? I'm feeling even Fulmin Prime. I probably cannot make the best build on it, but especially because I don't have a ton. Actually, yeah, I definitely don't have enough to make an actual proper build on this thing, considering everything. But whatever. I could do something funny at least. Do I have Stormbringer? I do. Let's put that on here. I'm assuming I probably had Rupture then. Was that it? Yeah, I did. That was what I had. Yeah, considering that, actually, let's not use Fulmin, because I have to start formatting it. I do like Fulmin Prime, though. I do have a few weapons. Well, I do have a few weapons there. Anyway, this is what I'll talk about. I had a Coda Base Assist. I would have either used it for that one, or I would have gone ahead and given it to one of my buddies. And then, yeah, now I don't. Now I don't. Alright, well, what do we still need?
Are you?
What do we still need?
Greetings. I am prepared to assist you.
I just realized, how am I gonna get standing with you? Do I need to just toss?
This does not.
Do I have to toss a whole bunch of matrices in? I might need to start tossing matrices in. I'm realizing this. How much would that give me if I put 9 in? 22,500. I mean, realistically, it's 500 over. I don't really think I care. That's 5 missions, roughly. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's less than that. But yeah, I think the only way I can do is just tossing Orc and Matrixes in. Where is Mother?
There's so much to be done, so be it. Let's see what you're made of.
I mean, maybe I'll toss in some tier 3 ones,
Much
because
has been hidden
worst
from us
case,
on
it's tier
Deimos.
3 ones.
The
They're
old
not
ruins
the
beneath
worst.
the
I can
surface
still get
must
plenty
surely
of them. I
contain
have a
the
resource booster for
deepest and
double.
darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necraloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
Yes. Better. He's on his. So you're arc winging over. I'm gonna just prepare. Okay, I guess I'll pay drive over. Sure, I think it's a quick stand. Well, it matters, but I was gonna drive around.
Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it.
Yes, that is the plan. Oh, there's one residue.
Infested giblets. That should do nicely.
2 residue.
Find more. Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more.
Right, well,
This one's an adult.
what me? Hi. On the
Now
plus
we
side,
just
I'll
need
have
a
the
jug to mash everything
all of them. I got
together.
all of them, so I'll be night and day knocked out. Not what I wanted to do, but you know what? Again, keep accidentally hitting that as opposed to whatever else. So good enough for me. I'll just drive my way over. really funny to see myself get vet kids standing, even though I basically don't do anything for them.
Be on the
Vet
lookout
kids.
for infested. They will
I mean,
likely
there's a reason that they're the lowest
investigate.
5. There's
Do
the
not
reason that
let
there's
them
a
disrupt
less than
the
10% rate
process.
achievement for getting their faction up to max. I'm just saying, there is a reason. I can guarantee you it's not because they're good.
Bravo! Annihilate that life form.
Oh yeah,
Obliterating
bet.
your data might have
I'll say, I do love getting those double ribbon slippers though. We do love to see that. Yeah, I like some galleon reserves. The galleon reserves are starting to get low. If I double, I wouldn't say not Tellurium, but I'm like, I could just get Tellurium from the Burrito Rebellion really easily. I'm surprised. It's like actually a solid way to get Tellurium for no good reason. I don't think we need the Necraloid, fair enough. I mean, I mean, to be fair, I say that, I don't think we need it, but maybe he doesn't know that we need it.
Grab the snack and throw it at the monster door!
Here you take the worm bait. Go. Nope. So not get stuck up there and climb.
Well done. We can access the infested tunnels now. Head inside.
Oh, wow, it's so toxic in here it'll burn your casing off. We need to do something or the vault won't open.
Well, I got something for you. It is called gun. Turns out that's a really good way to solve that problem. Just gun.
Deal with them quickly. Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels.
Being
The infested carry their
bang.
own antidote of sorts.
I need a BAM in there somewhere. You can be the BAM. Bomb. Flat. I'm running out of sounds I can think of.
The biggest infested
Oh, while we're
are
waiting
coming.
here,
If we can make it through these, we'll make it to the ISO vault.
apparently when we want to stop yapping as well. So I got story time. Story time. So I was making, I had some leftover egg noodles yesterday. Cause I made a little bit, last time I made some egg noodles, I made a little too much. So it's some leftovers. I'm like, okay, I want to go ahead and do something for that for lunch. I don't feel like having like tomato sauce
Toxicity is
though.
falling away to nothing with the infested god.
And I've been
We
wanting to
can
make
now access the
a
isolation
cream sauce for a bit. I've seen some, you know, I've seen some people doing that, and I'm like, it looks fun to make.
You are almost through
Shouldn't be too
the
bad. Just get
infested
some water,
tunnels.
milk,
The Entrati ruins lie just
you know,
ahead.
butter, maybe a couple other things. Well, started doing that. Put in like 1 3/4 cup of water and like 1 1/4 cup of milk.
There is a
Put in
guardian
like what I estimate
here.
about 2 tablespoons of butter.
You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip. That is other arm. That's brilliant.
The necromech has ceased to function.
I will
most
say I don't mind at least running through a
satisfactory
couple of these
outcome.
because if I have double, I can at least get double of the matrices. I get Scintillant too. Scintillant's funny like that. Funny like that.
The Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenor. The Necromech has
He stood no
ceased
chance.
function.
I just casually, I didn't even try to mag dump him. I just click, dead. Happened. Very calmly. Alright, let's go ahead and find. Down here? Is this it? It might be. Nope, not. Might be that one over to. Might be that. Nope, that connects over to that. Might be this way. Yep, I thought so. I mean, the idea that someone mentioned to me about keeping the map open. So helpful.
Come on! I'll show you the locks on the vault.
Let's do that. No. What did I do? Good. 10 for everybody. Everybody, you are dead now.
The vaults were extended and reinforced many times. The outer layers have all but collapsed under the infestation's relentless spread.
So consider that it basically doesn't matter until we actually get to the code room itself again. I'm not worried as long as we can get alive. That's the only thing I care about. Considering I can make those shots very easily there. Enough for me. Okay. Why you're trying to do that, but okay. Well, we're popping this one on either. That don't involve everyone murdering before I can even process what's going on. Wrong. I appreciate all of but on the other hand, I'm trying to get some stacks on my end. I kind of need to. There we go. Okay, because I can get stacks if they're all dead before I can do anything. It's kind of an unfortunate situation. Victim number, whatever today. All these guys up here, we got an entire bonanza up for us over here. A little party just for us. Lovely. It's a lovely little thing. Alright. Oh, something got down. Assuming probably down to poison. Oh yeah, I could technically blast right now, but it's usually not that good. Alright, here we go.
Now that I have activated all of the generators, the vault door is now active and awaiting the correct code.
Here's potato internet. Apparently you might, buddy. Sorry, I don't think any of us here do. Alright, we got...
If you botch it 3 times, the vault locks you out for good. So don't do that, okay?
So we go. Boom. Eyeball.
I do not know what riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly discover some small
Excellent.
measure of wisdom locked away down
Yeah, it
here.
turns out instead of just needing to clip it, I think I can just video. I think I just like photo it.
Descend and return, most pleasing. So many
Works for
descend
me.
and remain as remains. Perhaps you might
to move
learn
the,
more
thing out of the
once
way.
you strengthen your
My
void
wire out of the way.
connection.
My phone.
It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open.
Oh, they're gonna go over there. I might as well go collect all this in the meantime and just wait my turn. Oh, guess it's my turn now. Politely, kindly explode. With shotgun. Shotgun go boom. Go boom. It's very simple. Very simple concept even. Alright. Work. Head back. Wait, so as I was saying anyway, to actually go back to storytelling. So I was playing, oh my goodness. I'm playing cooking game, yeah. That's what I was saying. So I wanted to go ahead and make a cream sauce as a result. Because I had most of the ingredients, like, might as well. So everything's going good until I'm like, this sauce kind of doesn't really have a flavor to it. What do I put in there? So at this point, I'm kind of just rummaging around for, you know, different, whatever. You know, different herbs, different spices, all that sort of thing. Because, I mean, I might as well, right? I don't have anything better. It's not like I can go ahead and just dig around and the other half of the house and get something out of it. It's like it's gonna poof out of there. We get the spice cabinet right there, the herb cabinet right there. Let's go look through. Ooh, 4 argon crystals. We also got argon crystals in there. Some scintillant. That's nice as well. I'm gonna need those for some stuff later anyway. That's 15, so that's definitely enough. So let me go ahead and just toss in on Lloyd.
Is my perhaps another time then?
What time?
As you can see, I got 17 out of 15. So at that point, I might as well drop off 2 of them. Gives me 5,000 out of the 22,000 I need. Okay, how much did these give me? Whoops.
Are you interested?
Nope,
Perhaps
that's not it
another
either.
time then?
What time?
Quiet, Otak.
Realistically, weirdly enough, it might be most efficient to do 1, 2, 3, get 15,000, and then get 2 of these. So weirdly enough, it actually might be best and most efficient to run a tier 1 vault with the intent of getting 2 of the matrices from what game? Just in the essence of
My
not having
son.
overdone the thing and getting the exact amounts that I need.
Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest. I do appreciate
And it's like
one who's
it'll
not
be a little bit
afraid of a
easier at the
little
very
work.
least. It'll be a little bit easier. A bit less
Much has been
stressful.
hidden from us on Deimos.
We could take a
The
little
old
victory lap
ruins
essentially.
beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest
I mean, at that point we can
secrets.
start working on the tier
Find a
3s
way to get
anyway.
inside,
And it's
and
like,
the
oh, you're
Necraloid
using
will
this
guide
stuff for
you
the tier
through.
3s.
See what's
Well, to be
happening
fair,
down
the
there.
alternative
Tell me
is
what
just
he has been up to.
I burn a whole bunch of tier 2 stuff and we have to run more tier 2s. At that point, I might as well start moving into the highest ranked stuff to get the best stuff that I can. So... Also, yes, I do have energy pads now. One of the things that we were trying to consider while we were playing Fragmented one before realizing, not sure if that's going to be the best idea. We're trying to use Dante. We're realizing, oh, that Overguard's getting stripped way too fast for it to even be worth considering. Oh, you have Sidebar. I knew, but... Unexpected, let's put it like that. Unexpected. Unexpected set of circumstances. Well, to be fair, it might be a different location every single, like every rank might have a different one, to be fair. Like, that one we've been going to has been consistently right there. I think that might be rank 2 one. This might be the rank 1
concoction and throw
location.
it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
Why do you have to describe it as that? That feels weird. Like, I get that it's not, like, it's just a normal thing, but like, is there not really any better terminology you could describe it as? I don't need to picture that.
Yay! Let's go inside
Just
before
saying,
it
there are
starts chewing.
definitely better words that could be picked. That's not one of them.
Warning, toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for Warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced. Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly. Use organic
Anything that breathes will
salts to help
die.
stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels. The infested carry their own antidote of sorts.
I hope they do, otherwise what are they gonna be? How are they surviving? That's a better question then. But yeah, no, this is basically just Icebolt thing. Maybe not the most interesting, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it's like, I need to do them anyway at some point. This is just a valid excuse to get around to doing so. Then, in fact, I want Cortege. I want another art gun.
If we can make it through these,
I need
we'll make it
another
through the
reason to
ice
actually go get that for Cortege. Just a lot of parts I need for it anyway. I either have to buy from, like, a Void, or I have to get from Necromix anyway. If that's gonna be the case, then why don't I just, you know...
Hey, the tox level's coming down.
Just saying, solves the problem.
Now the infested have backed off. We can go to the vault.
The Entrati ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there
Yeah, I
in no
will ask
time.
anyway.
There is a necromech guarding
Obviously, if
the
someone that's
ruins.
really like, oh, I've already,
You'll
you
need
know, I
to
can easily
defeat
get it
in
there.
order
It's
to
like, okay,
roam
whatever.
the ruins.
I'll let them handle it, but... You know, I want to know advance when we get to the thing if I'm going to need to be the one to go ahead and keep it written down effectively. Or, like, down, but, like, documented, I guess, for the code. That way we don't just have rapid-fire guesses. It's going to lead to some situation. Usually doesn't work out.
The Guardian of the Vault approaches.
Usually.
You must defeat it, Tenno.
Yep, there's all the matrices I need.
Down. Never doubted you for a minute, ship.
There's the exact 2 that I needed. Alright, so let's get up here. things. I'll just ask. As I said, at least provide some stability for the people that aren't as good with it. Alright. I'll just do it. Sit down here, we got it marked. Nope, that's a thing. Going around the other way. There it is.
Come on! I'll show you the locks on the vault.
Let's go. Let's rock. And by that I mean we got like plenty of time. It's like I just photo it. Seems to me having to basically similar to use that is fun for stream. Turn off the map. I just open.
Spooky, ain't it?
Oop.
I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they'd begun to stay away. Well, most of them had.
Oh, he's Necros, right. I'm not even paying nuke the entire room, when in doubt. We're not sure if they're still alive or not, just nuke the entire room. Do a giant explosion on that ball. Okay. Get the job done pretty quickly. Not need 5,000 shots, it is a shotgun. Okay, pretty good. Okay, you did not knock me down, that'd be great. Okay, you're dead now. So are you. And you. And you. Just explode his sides so that they can really take damage. Really think it starts my gun up too. I'm gonna put the pellets on there. Because individual weak point hits. If I have dummy thick amount of pellets, a thick wall of pellets. It's gonna be experience, let me put it like that. Very thick wall of pellets coming straight at you. It takes 20 billion hits. Well, not 20 billion, but I mean, considering I think my highest amount that I can get is like 40 or 60 pellets, that's a lot of pellets. That's a lot of weak point charges. All them hit. Like I said, very charged. We're gonna hit it in a second. Just nuked off the face of the planet. Where is Otak? What's going on? I think can't mention where he is. Yeah, no, you ain't spawning that ugly. You ain't spawning big ugly. I didn't order one big raga. I didn't order that. No big raga. Okay, we got... Where is Otak at? Still doing his thing. pathfinding broke. We'll have to wait for some. Come on. Any monsters over here? Sometimes I really wish I didn't have Midas. Yeah, we kind of just need him to go down. Problem is, I don't know if everyone's on that same page, because we might still have people killing things. I see points popping up. Yeah, they're killing them. Okay, well, that makes things a little bit harder when the enemies can't reach Otak and Void at all. Let him. Kind of just gotta wait for it to go down. That can just fix his pathfinding, but we need his shields to destroy. And obviously for his damage again. Ooh, we got one right here. Guess something knocked him back. We're good now. Because he's functioning. Works for me. I was gonna say, if we needed to actually go ahead and let him die, then, yeah, no. The person killing those monsters was not gonna be a help to our case at all. It's like, yeah, we would have needed to have him go down. And then revive him afterwards, because that generally fixes his pathfinding, what I've seen, what I've heard.
The generator is all active. It is now possible to open the vault.
Okay.
One obstacle remains.
Like, I hate having to be aggressive about it, but it's like, you know, hey, he's broken. Maybe don't kill the things that can help fix him. Be what it be. To the thing, get the phone.
You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault
well, I got
will
3 of
lock
them.
permanently.
Considering I can
Be
figure out what's
sure
not
before you
there.
input.
Is, yeah. Where's the phone? Thingamabobble. Acid drop and then, pipe.
I do not know what riches you may find, if
Alright, we got it.
but you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom.
More Argon
locked
crystals, I'll
away
take it.
down here.
I'm gonna be loading
You
Argon
are
crystals
to
today,
be
though.
Congratulated, Tenno. Few can
I mean, to be
confront
fair,
the guardians
realistically,
of
you
the
only
isolation
need
vaults.
3 of them
A
to be
fuller
shown.
mastery of the void and all its implications
Because you can
would
tell
be
whenever one is
helpful,
not there is the first one that you go to.
but this must suffice for now.
Like, even if I don't have the first or the last one, I can kind of just figure out by process of detection of, okay, if I know this is not the first three, I can get there. If I have the last three, I know which one the first one is. Simple enough. Okay. But yeah, I do wish people would actually read chat and listen. At least to this game anyway. It's like, hey, if we're in a situation where we need to go ahead and do a specific thing, let's not do the thing stopping that specific thing from happening. Given that's just my thoughts on the matter, but as I said, it just irritates me a little bit. It's like we have an entire issue that's very solvable, and you're doing the exact opposite thing that solves it. So I think he just got knocked back at one point or another, which, if that's the case, then that fixed it entirely too. But even still. So I do understand a lot of these players are like half my rank, so they may not fully understand. It's like I try to be understanding about, but there's only so much that I'm willing to do. There's a point where it's like, okay, I'm telling you not to do something because we need to fix the bug. Please don't do it. Anyway, I still haven't finished that story. Dang it, I still haven't gotten around to finishing that story. Ah, whatever. Right, so I was making the cream sauce, as I said. I was going in and getting the ingredients. Like, okay, we need some herbs. You know, I need some flavor for this. I got the garlic powder because I know that's a safe pick. You know, garlic has a bit of a pungent taste, but it's not gonna be too bad. Get out some paprika. Paprika was basically irrelevant, though. You could basically remove that from the equation. I guess considering how little I used of it. A little bit of black pepper. Slight pinch of salt, literal pinch of salt. It's like, okay, we're starting to get something very, very faint flavor. But it doesn't taste like water, at least now. That's the important part. It doesn't taste like water.
To our haven.
I want 3. Necraloid standing. Alright. Oh, I got void traces from that. Right, I forgot that's the thing that you can do. Awesome, this is what I needed.
Greetings. I am prepared to assist you. Should
I
you
wish
be
I could
worthy.
absolutely meme and pick something
Forgive me,
like
I've
a
always
Bone
wanted to
Widow
say
part
that.
or a Void Rig blueprint. I'm just gonna take the sigil, honestly. Just saves me to buy it later. Best friends. What do I need for rank up on this? 15. Honestly, it's only like 2 missions, realistically. Trumna Barrel Blueprint's gonna suck to have to get, and then I need 20 more father tokens.
Be pragmatic
I mean, to be
in all, as
fair,
this
how much do I
area
actually
is a
need for
soundproof.
standing?
We may
44,000.
commerce freely.
Realistically, that's only 9. So realistically, we just need 24.
Be pragmatic in all.
Assuming we
aspects
get
of
at least 2 per, then that is 14. We can reduce it. If we get double, we can reduce that down to 7. I was gonna say, because so you can do 14, we cut that down to 7 because that's 24 we need total. So we get double, that's 7, because we get 1 machine. If we get both of them, that turns into 8. That basically is in, or turns into 4 rather, not 8. That turns into like, we're talking anywhere from 3 to 7 times, I believe. Yeah, 3 to 7 times. Which honestly, not bad. And we're gonna at least need to run, twice. We're guaranteed at least that, because we're at 10. We're gonna at least run twice for tier 3. Because best we can get us 14, and we'll be at 14 out of 15, or 14 out of 15.
I can't undo what happened.
Start
But I
getting some tokens
can
again, so we have
keep
some
making
options.
progress here. Maybe my children will see me differently.
What we got here? Foam. I'm gonna hold on to some of that foam. Which I do like it. It's easy. Get that phos rather.
All satisfactory, I
Still
hope.
like to hold on to some of it. Option for drummed up barrel. It's only 2,500 standing. I can just get that right now. Easy.
Keep safe.
Let me warp back to Lloyd.
How goes the Khalid?
Cortege, damaged necromech weapon barrel. Still haven't gotten that surprisingly. Receiver. Weapon stock. Oh, you know what? I probably have to go ahead and buy these, don't I? Isolation Vault and Arcana Isolation Vault bounties. Purchase from Lloyd after completing the War Within. I have to buy these, I think, don't I? I'm just realizing I have to buy these because these are Necromech Weapon, Receiver, Barrel, and Stock. I need to actually buy these, I think. It's definitely what it is. Okay, so I need an additional 750. Okay, so that's 3 more, because that's 3 points into...
I am sorry we were not able to arrive at a satisfactory arrangement.
That's fine, buddy. You don't have to worry about it. So I put... Well, I'm gonna put one of these in, I get 5,000. I'm gonna... I mean, realistically, the most efficient way to do this would be... As I said, maybe I could just toss the 4,500 in and it becomes irrelevant. I'm actually gonna need I was gonna say... I'm guaranteed at least needing 2 days for this. Because even if I get 4,000, I'll get 39,000 and it'll still be... less than the amount that we need. So I will have to do at least 2 days. That's it. It'll be such a small thing there that as long as I have enough, we can do all the work now, and then I can just pop it in a couple hours, and then I'll have one more day left, and I can take care of it like tomorrow or something, or during the weekend or something.
They can go to you are here to assist.
Speaking of which, I do believe Barrow comes this weekend. I do believe he does. I would not complain about.
I do appreciate
Barrow
one who
coming
is
is
not
nice.
afraid of a little work.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead, since we did the
Much has been hidden
tier
from us
1 with
on
the one.
Deimos. The old
Don't worry.
ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside.
I do
and the
need to start
Necraloid
working on
will
getting
guide
better
you through.
secondaries.
See what's happening down
And it's like,
there.
I do like...
Tell me what he has been
I do
up
have
to.
like hate and whatnot that I do use occasionally. I just find the mode of war really fun to play personally. It's probably my favorite melee.
That's
why I use it so much.
Any ideas?
It's like I could make hate work if I really needed to. I have a couple other ones. Like I have the wolf sledge. That one's really fun to use too. It's just the build that I have in comparison for this over like the wolf sledge or whatever. This is maybe I'll just look. I think it is possible that I did make those builds using only what I had on hand as opposed to what mods I would need to get. So it is possible I might have the ability to improve some of my stalker build, my thing. So like Berserker Fury wouldn't be a bad thing to just casually tack on. At least for me anyway, I can't say anything
If you
out.
gather the correct materials, you can persuade the infestation to open up for us. Think of it like gathering bait.
Oh, I got some, why am I just flying here? I could just warp. There's 2 spots right there.
Infested
Also, getting a whole bunch of foam residue is nice.
Do nicely. Find more.
Okay, we
There.
better get
We
another
have
one to be
this. We
sure.
can just warp up to here. And we can just... One... There's the third. We got a third one anywhere? Got a third one anywhere? If we do, I don't see it. You know what? That's because there isn't. Oh, we got a Wisp and a Roxia. Okay. Oh, that's my arc gun. Don't want my arc gun, I want my arc wing. There's a strong
That
difference.
should suffice. Place the components into the vessel. Look out for infested. They will likely come and investigate.
I'm gonna go
Do
my...
not let
Actually, I
them
don't need to.
disrupt the process.
Hey, you know what? Screw it. I wanna have some fun. I have had some fun, but... Mr. Brazier, President. Mr. Aladdin, sir. Still trying to figure out for Monster Hunter. I'm just trying to do. Like, I'm not playing Monster Hunter again tomorrow, as much as I easily could. I already decided with myself I'm not playing Monster Hunter again. I'm saving that for next week. Especially because I know we're probably going to start playing it more often with the projects I want to be working on with that game. So I'm going to be real. I'm still debating. I've already knocked off a couple monsters from the list of potential extinction. Like, for example, I really hate the Utuna, but it has some of the most beautiful weapons in the entire game, in my opinion. I really like how a lot of them look.
Okay, now grab the snack and throw it at the monster door!
Say, it's not wrong, that's one of the ways that you can get it. I wish I knew about the towers a little beforehand. That would have definitely helped my situation. Made my farm a little bit easier. Let's get up real quick.
Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle. Airborne impurities from the infested have rendered these tunnels highly toxic to non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced.
Like that, we're gonna go to actual goal now, because I don't really care about what's in over there still. I'm just letting the player know. It's like, it might as well. So it can be, like I say, it can be anything from kill an enemy whenever the pulse happens, to have the little scuttler things, that are not scuttler things, little drones pop out and have to be the things that have to kill.
Stinkers. Get them before they make things worse.
Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels. The infested carry their own antidote of sorts.
Clear that out.
The strongest local infested are inbound. This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed.
Something tells me that Wisp player is probably a lot newer. I imagine they either came by and got Wisp right at the cusp of Wisp being bolted, or perhaps a friend gave it to them. Or they just got platinum and bought it from
Levels are
someone.
dropping now. The infested have retreated. We can proceed to the isolation vaults. You are almost through the infested tunnels. The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that card already? Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip. And he's down. Never doubted you for a minute, Chip.
With both
Oh, yeah,
arms
third one.
disabled,
That's
the
even
Necromech
faster than
is
because we get
still
6.
40% combat effective. Do not stop attacking. I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly
6
handled.
of them. That's even quicker than
The
I thought. It
Guardian
was
is
like
completely disabled.
14.
Ah, the Necromech Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno. The Necromech has ceased function. A most satisfactory outcome.
Speaking of tendril drones, this is literally the one I was talking about right here.
Come on. I'll show you the locks on the vault.
Hawaiian pizza's bad. I like that username. Okay, might as well offer. Always offer.
Shed no tears for the Necromech, for they are now relentless enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that.
We can try if we can. I'm fine with that. As I say flip, but honest, I should probably just say photo realistically. Much easier in this case. I'm just saying how to have it, I guess. Password doesn't matter, like the description of the password doesn't matter right now, so I can just do whatever. Plus I had resources. Good times, you know, good times. But yeah, definitely it's a case of to an extent, just in the basis of, well, you do get the weapon pods and everything like that, but I don't remember if you get the blueprints. I think you do, but to be fair, if you want the Bone Widow, you're gonna, if you want the Wind Rake, you're gonna have to do both, so you have to do it eventually. Because you're definitely getting the Necromech parts, not the Necromech weapon parts, though. I'm like, that's definitely gotta be from Void. As I said, I'm gonna be taking 20, I'm only doing 2 days anyway. I'll have that extra 7,500 I think to spare anyway. Should. Nah, it works for 3 days. I mean, to be fair, the more important part is, I guess, the weapon stuff first. That's the important part. I was just gonna say, no, I need more than that now that I'm thinking about it, because I need the cortege parts. So it's probably for 3 days, yeah. But it's like, realistically, we get that stuff first, and then we can start upgrading. Because that stuff is going to be the stuff that we're mainly after. That rank 3, we don't need the rank 3. We got the rank 2, we got everything we need from there, minus the additional standing. And then at that point, just doing the tier 3 ice bolts is going to be the most efficient way to do so. On the basis of, well, we have the stuff. If we can get the highest rank, if we can get the highest rarity, highest standing, you know, necrothane. Matrices. So if we're bringing him over, we might as well have the enemy come over this way.
No
that I have activated all of the generators, the vault door is now
Yeah, it's definitely a case of you're trying to do the little origin towers that are there. These ones right here. You might as well go ahead and... I need to zoom. As long as I'm there before he is. That's the important part. Alright, make sure I can actually get this.
You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you input.
Oh boy, that ain't it. Good thing you got 2 more tries.
You are down to your last attempt. I suggest you think carefully this time. Some of the knowledge that was brought back from the vault never left these.
This is why I clip it right there, because we could have easily lost. Working cells, I'll take that.
Interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is in order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found.
I'll take it.
Things hidden.
Not exactly what I was hoping for, but like it's not terrible. The scene is a scene. They have my capture a collection. Nom. Okay, I just had to remind me. Okay, slow down. There's a reason I do this. And that's the exact reason. Oh. Good run, good run. Get some stuff. I still can't believe I'm doing some of these just for... I mean, I need to do them eventually. I honestly, just having that arc gun ribbon was a really good excuse for me to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, doing it on stream was probably my best opportunity to do it, because otherwise I wouldn't. I probably just wouldn't have. Like, yeah, this is 6 void traces, it's basically nothing, but it's like, it's still 3 void traces as well. Get some scintillant in the process, we need that for some other stuff. As if we now have 15. I mean, it's not going to be realistically used for everything, but I mean...
Otak is none the worse for his forced slumber. Perhaps it was wrong to keep the truth of the labs
I
from
don't care, give me all the standing you can. Browse wares. Cortege barrel. See, we need 12,000 combined with it. We need 21,000. That's that's gonna be 3 days guaranteed. I'm gonna be real. Maybe actually might be 4. I was gonna say because it's 44,000, 52,000, which turns into. Oh, so it's gonna be 53,000 because it's 52,500 or 46,500. So 53,000, which turns into 69,500. Yeah, that's 3 days. Assuming I got every bit of, you know, thing there, I definitely have it in 3 days. As I said, the important part is we start out with this. I can buy 1 part now of any of these. Realistically, at that point, I feel like I should probably start getting some of these. Honestly, I might just do mining as well, I'm realizing. I mean, alloy's not hard to make. The alloy... Presium center hast. Do I have center hast at all as availability? Well, let's find out. I'll just pick this one, I guess.
I am pleased. I am certain we exercise caution whenever possible.
Let's go see if I have Otak's little Zenerhaus blueprint.
Chip, we are good friends. It's good to have good friends.
I don't have it. Well, let's go ahead and do that now. Let's also get this one because I don't have that one either. Oh, because I know I have all these. Okay, well I have literally everything from him now. That's the important part. Zener has to be fine, and Belos will be fine. We got plenty of that.
Mining is good. Be great. Do great things.
Alright. So we're gonna need more. You might as well go do another isolation vault.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface
Maybe
must
we'll
surely
do this
contain
one
the
and maybe
deepest
one
and
more.
darkest secrets.
But
Find a way to get inside,
after that,
and the
I'm gonna do
Necraloid
whatever
will guide
grind
you
is left
through.
on my own off
See
stream.
what's happening down there.
As I
Tell
got
me what
16
he has
hours.
been up to.
I'll have literally the entire evening and
Now we're cooking.
before I go to bed to do it, so
Something's
I'm
coming.
fine with
Don't let it grab the snacks.
vibing a little bit and just doing some grinding while I'm doing whatever. I can then call some of the guys or something. Man, okay. How if I not finish the story, by the way? So anyway, yeah, so as I said, to be fair, I keep getting sidetracked. That's entirely what the issue is. I keep getting on tangents or on sidetracked because of what's going on. To be fair, I feel like if we're probably a good defense mission, I probably actually would be done already. Problem solved. It's definitely what it is. So anyway. Ended up just going and trying to make the cream sauce did not go the way I thought it would. We got herbs, like we got kind of flavor because we got a little bit of the paprika and that really didn't do much. But like the garlic and the pepper, you know, I'm trying to get at least the slightest bit of flavor. And I think I do think I definitely used like too much water as well. If I removed some of that water the next time I make it, it'd probably be thicker. That if I use cornstarch. I didn't think about using cornstarch until afterwards, but we'll get to that. That's because I was Googling it, and I was like, oh, I could just use cornstarch. Definitely would have been a good option. Would have helped. Did not think about it, though.
Okay, now grab the snack and throw it at the monster door.
I'll get the little thing in the meantime, might as well. Right there. So like, okay, what else do we have? We don't have any basil. Okay, we got some parsley. Okay, we'll put some parsley in for a little bit of color. Doesn't really have a taste anyway, so it's generally fine. Why for a little bit of color? And then on top of that, oh, we got some oregano. Okay. You know, oregano's pretty good. It's got a bit of a earthy, slightly bitter flavor. That'll work great. So I add some in. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Still not prominent enough, and I don't feel like dumping in half a tub of oregano, though. That seems like a bad idea.
But they will be
What do I gotta do then?
until the toxicity has been reduced.
Okay, what other herbs and spices do we have?
Certain infested organisms are massively increasing the toxicity levels.
So at that point, I'm like, okay,
Hey, we can use
what do we have? So I see,
infested
okay,
eggs
curry
to keep
powder. I like
the
curry
toxin out
powder.
of you.
I like curry. You know, then the fact it's got a very nice taste to it, and it's gonna be, you know, I don't need to add a ton of it. So I add a couple shakes in. And I'm like, okay, this is already starting to taste like curry. Okay, well, this is very clearly gonna taste like curry no matter what now, because I put in like 3 shakes, and this thing is already very much tasting like curry, and I barely put any in. It wasn't like there's like a pile of it on there. It was just like a couple shakes sprinkled out, and then stirred and mixed.
These are the last of the infested in the area. The largest.
Okay, well, I'm making curry sauce clearly, a
specimens
curry
from
cream
deeper
sauce,
levels.
so
Be
you know,
careful.
what do I want to do? Okay, we'll get some stock anymore. No, we don't got any chicken stock, and even if I did have to simmer it down more. So I do have some chicken bouillon. Let's put some chicken bouillon in. So we add that in. You know, one little cube for it. You got tasting like chicken bouillon then. Chicken bouillon. Chicken curry then.
Have retreated. We can proceed
Honestly, it's
to
pretty
the
good tasting.
isolation vaults.
So So I had some freshly chopped onion in as well on top of that,
Just a
like,
little further.
might as
You're
well.
almost through the icky infested
You know,
bits.
it's freshly chopped onion. We get, don't want to get, you know,
There is a
don't want it to like simmer down too much, because I still want that
You will
crunch
need
on
to
there
destroy it so you
for
can
texture
explore.
purposes. But you know, I want it to sweeten up a little bit. I want it to cook a little bit. So I'll add it in fairly late. You know, it's half cooked onion. And not like uncomfortably half cooked, but like it still, as I said, it still has. It's more mild flavor, slightly sweeter, but still has that traditional onion taste, and still has that crunch. If that makes sense.
Ah, the Necromech Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno. The
If that makes
Guardian
sense,
of the
anyway.
Vault approaches. You must defeat it,
So-
Tenno. The Necromech has ceased function. A most
Finish that up.
satisfactory outcome.
And then, like, okay,
The Necromech
simmer it
has
down.
ceased function. A most satisfactory
quite-
outcome.
Be a little too watery no matter what. I'll just make do with what I have. And I'm trying it, I'm like, oh, it's not bad. I have, sister trying to try it. And she's like, oh. Now she does not handle spice at all, for the most part. Like, she like jalapeno chips, but like, barring jalapeno chips, she thinks salt is spicy. Is her spice tolerance.
There is one last
To give you some context. So
overcome.
I'm like, you know, I'm like, okay, I can taste a little bit of salt, but it's not overpowering. It's not like it's a, you know, an issue. Like, oh, it's really salty. Or, oh, it's not okay. I got at least give it the right little bit of salt for her than it needs to be. And she wanted me to dump half a thing. She wanted me to dump like a cup of sugar, like a full entire cup of sugar into there. I'm like, we're not adding an entire cup of sugar. I'm not baking a cake.
Enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that.
Finish story in a second after Apparitio's over. For those of you on YouTube, obviously it doesn't mean much, but I want to make sure people on Twitch that are watching can also hear the story without being halfway through. Then I also want to talk anyway. I want to make sure I can find the thing myself first. Theoretically, I think that's probably where it's marked. But at the same time, I need to be there. Also... should be... It should be... Well, I got the matrices, so as long as we keep that, that's what I'm down here for at this point. I'm here for standing. I don't care if we pass or fail. Resources is extra is resources extra. I'm not gonna complain, but he's saying he got it. See, I want to believe this guy's like, oh, I'll remember it. The amount of people that say, I'll remember it, and then I've seen them fumble it multiple times. Whether it be on a stream or like playing by myself or whatever. Saying, oh, I'll remember, and then they just don't. Yeah, I suddenly got a bad feeling. I might just go ahead and pull back up insurance policy. I'd love to be proven wrong, but paranoia gets too far. There's no reason for it. Paranoia comes from the experiences of that kind of thing happening. That's why I'm very skeptical to believe it.
Okay, power's on. Now we gotta use that code on the door. if you botch it 3 times, the vault locks you out for good. So don't
Okay.
do that, okay?
We got here. We got gap, swirl, hand, swirl. Okay, you actually got it.
There's all kinds of stuff down here.
Color me genuinely
Some void
surprised.
Stuff they never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
Very, very good. You descend and return, most pleasing. So many descend
I'll take being pleasantly
and
surprised.
remain
That's
as
nice enough.
remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only
We'll do
one
one or two
eye.
more of these. Maybe crack a relic or two. So we'll do one more and then we'll crack a relic or two. That'll be the plan. Can you not try to kill me right here, please? Thank you. It's very rude, you know? Can I go through this? Thank you.
One less ferropretisite.
Apparitio.
There are things with too many legs that will sleep easier tonight.
I would have loved if we get that extra one to keep, but you know it's good enough for me. Apparitio. Magnus Stars. What kind is this? Is that Panzer? That's a Panzer. That's definitely a Panzer. Personally, not the tail I'd use for, but it's not a bad tail pick. I like the fox tail. Personally, the 9-tailed fox one. The really tentacle one. Well, I was gonna say we're at 21 out of those 24 that I was looking at, so. Though to be fair, we're gonna need more than that, considering that would have been. I mean, to be fair, it's another 30,000. If we get one more run, that's definitely just like 30,000 right there. So assuredly, as long as we get 3 of them, okay, if we get 2 of them, let's say we get 2 of them even. That's still 4. That's still 20,000.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos.
So let's do one
the
more.
Old ruins beneath the surface
We
must
get one
surely
more.
contain the deepest and darkest secrets.
We're good to go.
Find a way to get inside, and the Necraloid will guide you through. See what's happening.
Alright,
down
well, I
there.
would ask again,
Tell
we got
me
one
what
of the
he
same
has been
people as
up to.
before, so I'm not even gonna bother asking. He said he got it. Actually, got several of the same people. Did we get everyone the same before? We got 2 of the same people at least. Got the Magnus guy. Nope, we don't even got has Magnus on there.
The infestation is strong, but stupid. With the right materials, we can fool it into letting us enter.
I'm obviously gonna include myself in this.
Infested gibbets. That should do nicely. Find more.
I don't think I had the same guy. I don't think I had the one guy that got. I know I had the 4th guy and I had the second guy. I think the host straight up was a different guy. So I'm like, I don't see how he would have been.
We will need additional samples, but this is a good start.
Host migrated because everyone was there. Pretty sure. Oh. Shoot that. Let's look at this charge on this guy.
That should suffice. Place the components into the vessel.
Normally I just go ahead and charge it because I like to hold on to it for a moment. We should get to the vessel first. That's a Moslin.
Now
I keep accidentally hitting that today. Nothing but what I want.
Don't let it grab the snacks.
Boom. Giant shockwave. Yeah, between we're gonna see the bonus that I get from ammo drum as well as I believe was it an extra ammo extension when I tarn in it. I don't remember that's a thing where I get extra ammo in there as one of the options. It might be. I've taken that. But it's a better selection anyway. I was gonna say like I'm needing 20 things in order to make it work. So I don't need 30 shots to go ahead and get an incarnate up. If I need 30 shots, we have a bigger problem at that point. That's kind of indicative of something being much more problematic. Yeah, no, to put this off being a little watery, I'll probably need to add either flour or it starts to thicken it up somewhat. It's really good. It's like a chicken curry sauce. I definitely make it again, I said. I definitely make it again.
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
I just need to actually get around to figuring out how to mark. How to portion out everything properly so I can write it down for anyone else that wants to use it. Even if it's just like not in stream community, then just like in general for like family and whatnot. Cause like I know one of my family members that really likes curry.
Well done. We can access the infested tunnels now. Head inside.
They'd probably really like that sauce. But like that, they'd probably really like it.
These tunnels
a couple of them.
To non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced.
Free stuff in there, get some plastics out of that. Never gonna complain of seeing free plastics. I don't want to get to go, how does everyone have plastics?
Stinkers.
Like, dude, how have you, the amount of people I've seen have issues with plastics, myself included. How are you fine with plastics?
Keep us alive longer. They are well adapted.
We're talking about 200,000. Then he's like, oh, by the way, I went ahead and farmed Saturn. It's like, there's your explanation right there. You farmed Saturn with resource boosters on. You were trying to get some work and sell some other things. And that's how you got, you weren't using the plastics for things. That explains. Like, I'll always get a small little stockpile of it, but then I'll start needing them for like infested weaponry and such, or like dojo stuff for my clan, or whatever the case may be. And then there goes 3/4 of plastics. So I know for me it's definitely an issue with the need to decorate the dojo, and being the one person that's basically in charge of doing that.
Toxicity levels are dropping now. The infested have retreated. We can proceed to the isolation vaults.
Excellent. That's the fun part.
Just a little further. You're almost through the icky infested bits. The ruins await. Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
Doesn't matter. We kind of figured that out plenty of times.
He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
No, he sure ain't pleased to be dead.
Out of action. Excellent work. Almost there.
And he's down.
I know, right? He
Never
is down.
doubted you for a minute, Chip.
I would say getting
Here's the big
6
guy.
of them instead of 3 though
He sure ain't
speeds
pleased to
things up
see you,
so
Chip.
quickly. instead of getting way less, I need to do way more tricks. I can always cut down on the amount that I actually do need to do.
I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly
I
handled.
mean, I'll probably still need to come back eventually for other things, but you know, it'll at least speed things up on my end somewhat.
Here's the big guy.
Somewhat.
He sure
And as I
is
said, I'll
pleased
probably
to
still
see
grind a
you,
couple
Chip.
more off screen because, you know,
The Necromech has ceased function.
3 of
A
those
most
is just,
satisfactory outcome.
like 3 of those alone with the resource booster is a flat 30k. I get 6 of them, 5,000 each. Like that's 30,000 rather. That's instead of 5,000. So that's 30,000 right there. That's gonna cover me for a long time.
There is one last obstacle to overcome before access is granted. Right this way.
Okay, this will be the last one for right now. So we definitely don't need to keep doing these on stream. But hey, I suppose we're basically done. So I got enough to rank up.
And
Then
I'll
I'll have
now relentless enemies to all. And there
enough to
is
buy a lot
no
of things.
countermanding that.
So I'll spare left over all the 30,000 for. What I'll probably do is I'll split it up over. I mean, realistically, I can definitely split it up more efficiently, where I can put 5 in instead of 6 in, because you know, I definitely won't get the full standing. Put 5 in, get the most for 25,000, etc., etc. So we'll from there. Actually get around to going back to probably help. Definitely help. Dead. And then you're once the bounce in the air, like you can do that too. That might stop him. That's a dream and all. Random thought. You know, apparently Martin Luther King, just I was thinking I Have a Dream. Martin Luther King was a big fan of Star Trek. Apparently he used to watch it with his children. Oh. That and the fact of he actually convinced one of the actresses to stay on there when she was considering leaving. And then said actress ended up going on to inspire a couple others, like Whoopi Goldberg, for instance. Ended up being inspired by her. It's just a real chain effect, you know? Start heading towards. We'll collect that. That's another thing too. At least we're collecting scintillant, which means I don't know how much I actually need scintillant-wise. I can probably go ahead and Google it and see how much scintillant's actually used for resources overall. But I imagine I'm not going to be needing so much that it'll be a potential problem. I'm still going to like photo this anyway, just to be safe. But.
A maximum of 3 errors are permitted before the fail-safe protocol seals the vault. Do not simply guess.
Got the eyeball. Did I get the hourglass? But
There's all kinds of stuff down here.
the hourglass wants to work.
They never let out of ISO because it was
Well, take the Axie relic. That's a free Axie relic. I mean, not bad.
You are to be congratulated, Tenno. Few
Ooh,
can
and a bonus of
confront
4
the
more.
guardians of the isolation vaults. A fuller mastery of the void and all its implications.
Remember if they're the same ones or not. Even if they aren't, that's still a whole bunch of... I mean, if it's 2,500 ones, they're definitely not the base ones. I do believe they might be the 2,500 ones. But honestly, even then, that's still another... like 10,000 in resources right there. Yeah, I'll go double check. See if they're the whole same ones as the one I got. Or if they're different ones. So they're different ones, they're definitely 2,500s. But yeah, I'd probably send the picture of how the sauce came out in the Discord, but I'm like, it looks like a whitish yellow sauce that you kind of would expect. I mean, like, whitish yellow in the sense that it's probably primarily more yellow between the chicken bouillon, the curry, and the thing. Because yeah, I do agree with him though that I hate when people just do drop for no reason. Okay, it was the same ones. Okay, yeah, we're 31 then. That's assuming we take out the 15. That's 16 of them times 5,000. It's like 80,000 standing. Just doing some quick mental math because that's. You take a split into 5 there. That's 30,000 plus 10 more 50. It's for 50,000. So that becomes 80,000. Easy.
Greetings. May I?
Do you have anything you can offer me besides that? Well, what actually do I want from you that I would potentially get? I mean, 70,000 for that is a lot. Same thing with like a 50,000 sculpture, but I do have 80,000 available and standing. It's not like I'm gonna be getting. I mean, like this, I might pick up. It's like 50,000 would be most of my standing. I'm like, is there anything I would realistically need? That's also not counting the fact if I have a lot less, because I have 8,000 right here. Then that's 7,500. It's only 15,000 out of like the 80,000. So that's still like 65,000. Well, 64,500 left, which I could get all 3 of these if I really want. Or no, that's more of them. No, I think it's still all up there because I have 30,000. That's only 60,000. I have 4,500 left to pick up whatever I wanted. I'll be picking up this, obviously, so that's 15,000 saved, even though these are more expensive, but theoretically I might still have some of them. It doesn't mean, though, that I will need to pick up some more for this, then. Though, realistically, I only need, like, 10. Literally just 10. So that's 2 trips for this. So... it's not too bad, I will say. It's not too bad overall. There's be plenty of these. Plenty of all of it for the damaged ones. I mean, I got 10 of these. Surprised I don't. Oh, I said Bone Widow. Damaged Necromech Pod. Surprised I haven't picked up any of these though. That I might need to pick up at some point. But I have this, this, this. All those are taken care of. Oh, where's the Bone Widow at? Blueprint, it's 10,000 for that as well, so... 10,000, 2 more... Actually, yeah, gonna say that'd be the 12 then. So I get 2 more missions, I get all 12 of them. I'll have enough for the Bone Widow, and I'll have enough for this. Promise I'll probably need the blueprints for all of these, which comes out to another... 2 runs, I think, so it's like 4. I mean, it's not terrible.
Sorry. Many safe returns.
It's not terrible. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of stuff there, but that's also still, you know, 4. Anyway, let's go do 1 or 2 relics. We got any good ones that I can do? Any quick ones? No? Can't exterminate. Lith. We got anything I want lith wise? E2 Prime Pressa Process. nice. Unlocks. Foreman. Unless I started some to that. Let's take this one. I'm fine with taking this one, I guess. Whatever. Vidaria Prime Blueprint would be awesome. I'm not banking on it, but it's whatever. I'll bring Bolter for this. Barely used it to stream. Destroy and Tor be used for a couple missions at least. When I say that, we used it for a few, but the point is. Oh, someone paid, like, what was that, 200 steel essence for the title Steel Soldier?
Their rage is vehement.
I would say that I wouldn't bother getting the Sunder title, but I'm like, see, now that I think about it, I have like 300 subs, and I'm getting more because I still have a double resource booster. So if I get a whole bunch of, you know, things, I can get some good stuff.
Defend yourself and use reactive to open relics.
And honestly, I might just see about killing because the guys still need resources because I can drag them out later tonight.
You need more
get some resources for them too.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Matter. If it does, I'll drag them out then.
You've collected enough reactant to open your relic. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Think of the wrong booster. I absolutely could be. Knowing my luck, I would be. Let's take this because it's always just more iron stars. Always. Man.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
What I'd be missing is a drop chance on top of that. But I can easily just go chill, relay, handle some pets and stuff or whatever, and get them that way. There. Problem solved. Just snagged up his face a little bit. Wish that was that. I do hate being like the last one for the group, because I feel like I'm weighing people down a little bit then. Where it's like... Again, Sevi's like the only prime card that does not have at least 1 times movement speed. Normally, I wouldn't bother with the... when I get the Valkyrie Prime, I'm like... I don't have this as a spare. Because I do believe I got Daiku Prime in the cooker. I'd love to have this on.
A valuable lesson.
Ooh, I just realized that's 700,000. Let's go put something in Matter Eye in the meantime. Also, yeah, we're at like... basically 10,000 on the plastid, speaking of. Then I think a little bit after that we'll go ahead and stream off. I'm also going to switch right now to Ignis, because I can finish leveling that then. Go to school, Matter Eye. Anything I can buy, it's 400,000, 200,000. I mean, I could get, oh, get right here, 600,000, here we go. That's what I want. We'll get the most expensive stuff out first. I mean, yeah, I could get 2 of those right there, but I would finish this one up and get this one close to, but it's gonna be the same stuff anyway. I'd rather just spend it on the stuff that's gonna be the hardest to get, because at least it feels like I got more of it. I mean, it's the same amount of work technically, because I was gonna need to get that 600,000 either way. It's one of those things. It feels like I got the harder part done. So it feels more rewarding to have that. If that makes sense. Maybe that's just a me thing, but... I've got possible rain right now. Anyway, I'm rambling. We'll see what we're gonna do for tomorrow. I haven't decided. Maybe we'll do Sea of Thieves again. Maybe we'll go back to an old game like Schedule 1, or... maybe we'll go back to play Medieval Dynasty or some such. Maybe I'll just do more Warframe again tomorrow. Maybe I'll play some DBD. You know, maybe I'll play something else entirely from what I have. We'll see what I'm feeling. In either case, take care, Haplings. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you all next stream. Bye-bye.